What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to be bringing you another survival gear review. This is going to be another one from Wazoo. This one is called the Spark. Now, I've already done a review on the Bushcraft fire starter and also the Viking whetstone. So if you haven't seen those videos, make sure you check it out. So I'm going to be doing pretty much the same thing that I did in those videos. You guys want to give us an honest review. We're going to see and compare a little bit from the Bushcraft with the Spark right here. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unbox this thing. So just like the Bushcraft, you're going to get a little thing of tinder right there, so it's going to be a lot easier for you to start your first fire. And going ahead and taking out the actual necklace itself, I can already tell right off the bat there's a big difference in the size of the striker. So here it is, you guys. This is called the Spark, which they do have these in white as well, so you can get the black or the white one. So this right here is going to be your ferro rod, and this is going to be your striker right here. Alright, you guys, so if we're going to compare this is the Spark. If we're going to compare it to the Bushcraft, I can notice two big differences right off the bat. So with the Bushcraft, you're going to have this smaller, little more rounded out striker, and this is pretty much just your like a triangular shape. Big difference is with the Bushcraft, this is fully adjustable up here on the top, so you can pull these, get your adjustment, and put it on. Now with the Spark, it is not like that. What you're going to notice, it has a snapped clip, so you got this little button right here that you're going to push. It's going to release and it's going to snap back together. So there's really no room for adjustability here, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to check this thing out. We're going to see how good it can cut up some fat wood, how great of a spark it can throw out, and the most important question, can it really start a fire? Is this really one of the best survival tools? You guys stay tuned. Alright, so before we go ahead and test the Spark, I did want to show you guys real quick the length of it. So that's going to be about your length. Now I like to adjust the Bushcraft and the Viking whetstone up a little bit, but pretty much it's going to hang about right there. So I mean, it's really not a terrible length, but it's an awesome little E.D.C tool, great for hiking, camping, fishing, survival, any type of little outdoor gear that you might need. This is awesome just to have. It looks cool, and pretty sure if it's anything like the Bushcraft, it's going to get the job done. So let's go ahead and get testing it. Alright, you guys, so just like all the other Wazoo necklaces that I've done a review on, this one is also made with 100% leather. And I mean, it is very strong, very durable. Now before we go, I got a piece of fat wood right here. Before we go and see how good this thing is on, you know, shredding up fat wood and stuff, doing your little shavings, there is one step that you're going to want to do. So just like the Bushcraft, you're going to want to move your ferro rod up, and you're going to want to twist it onto the back side. So what this is going to do is make it to where your necklace stays looking good. You're not going to want to scratch up the front side. So there is black coating on both sides, okay? The front is going to be where your knot is right here. You want to slide this up, move it onto the back side. You're going to want to scrape all this black coating off. So what this is going to do is cause friction so that you can actually get a spark on this. And it might take a little while, but you want to scratch all that black coating off right there. We're going to go ahead and fold it over like that. And look at that. Shooting some good sparks. So I got a piece of fat wood right here. And just like the bushcraft, I'm going to apply some pressure to it. And we're going to see if we can get a few nice shavings, enough to at least get us a fire going. So what you're trying to do while doing this is pretty much feather your wood. You're going to want to feather it, get it in nice little pieces. So once that's done, I mean, as you can see, I've just done it a few times and you can already start seeing a little bit of them feathers coming up. So I mean, it's actually doing pretty good. I mean, you got to apply a little bit of pressure, but this thing is actually coming out pretty good. So as you can see right here, I've gotten all that from the striker. Got some feathers right there on the wood. So I think that's going to be good enough. We're going to take a little bit of this tinder. We don't need a whole lot. I'm going to take a little bit of this. We're going to set that right there on top of the fat wood. And before we actually start the fire again, let's go ahead and take a look at these sparks one more time. So again, you're going to want to fold it over like that. And I mean, yeah, it's really kicking off some sparks. Really nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can make fire. And there you go. Kind of went out a little bit. And we got a nice little fire. So it definitely works. Definitely does what it's supposed to do. Well, alright you guys, that is the Spark from Wazoo survival gear. And I mean, it definitely does what it's supposed to do. It definitely makes a fire. You gotta put a little bit of pressure into trying to feather out your fat wood, but it can be done. So all in all, it's an awesome little product. I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10, just like all the other tools and necklaces that I've reviewed right here on the channel from Wazoo. It's an awesome little E.D.C tool that you can take camping, hunting, fishing, wherever you're going out in the outdoors, hiking. It's going to make an awesome little fire starting tool for sure, and it even looks cool when you're wearing it. So the difference between this one and the bushcraft is going to be personal reference. So whether you're cool with it being adjustable or not, like I said, with this one right here, you're going to have your little snap in. There is no adjustability, so you get what you get with this one. You get a pretty big little striker on there. It's a little bigger than the bushcraft, but I gotta say, if we're testing this and the bushcraft, I would say they're both equal. Awesome little tools. So make sure you check them out. I will leave a link down in the description to the website. Follow me on Instagram, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Wazoo survival gear. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.